Welcome back everybody, this is City Skylines 2 and the city of Ringholm. This also happened to be where we ended it last time. We built these 3 lovely blocks, added some school and whatnot. The goal for today was, I believe, to look at some public transport because we have none in the city and the streets are fairly gridlocked from time to time. So let's start at looking at that. What we want is to have a small tram line that starts down here at the square, going up and passing the future cathedral and then terminating up here at the station. We also want to look at having some transportation out towards the industrial area here. I'm unsure if it'll be train, we can probably not afford that, might be a bus line, but before we do any of that we need to build the central tram station. I'm thinking something with a large square, having tram tracks running through that, maybe having the possibility of having one tram terminating in that area as well. All done. Tram tracks are laid. We can have 2 stops over here, one on each side, and then we can have another stop right here for trams that terminate at this station. I have put down some surfaces to choose from. I do like a couple of them. This one is very nice. It's a bit too modern maybe for the area. The other ones are a bit bright. This though looks good, but again too bright, so I'll think I'll choose this one in the middle, a very nice stone pattern. I did decide to put another layer underneath the tram track, another surface, to make it a bit easier to see where the tram goes. I think it looks good. Yeah, it looks good. As you just saw, I put down some pergolas to simulate the shelters alongside the stops, and I think it looks really good. It's starting to take shape. In between the warning lights that we placed earlier, I decided to put down some markings, yellow markings and some invisible paths, and it's starting to look like a good crossing. Finally, we are done with the detailing of the shelters. It took a long time, longer than I wanted, but at least we are done. We have 2 ticket offices right here. We have benches, ticket machines, advertising, bins, lights. We have it all. They are done. For this area here, I'm thinking they will do a small garden with a lot of palm trees. The palm tree garden is done. We have put down the second crossing and a lot of invisible paths so people can use the area. On the other side, we're gonna put down some trees. I like mixing these regular trees with the palm trees. I do know that some people do not like mixing exotic trees with other kind of trees, but I do. I like the variety. We're also going to put down these planters so the trees do not just grow out from the stones. It looks a little bit better that way. And while we are at it, let's also place some seating and this small paper stand. Here we go, we added a fountain, some more palm trees, and now the only thing we need to do is to add some benches, bins, and paths, and this area will be done as well. The fountain area is now done. We have added the fountain, we have added greenery, we have added everything we need. Just look at that view. Stunning, absolutely stunning. The other side though, maybe not so stunning. Yeah. Let's put down a small like farmer's market where you can buy some fruits, meats, breads, candles and whatnot. These food stalls here will do fine. I think 2 rows. Yeah, 2 rows is what I'm thinking. Like that. Yeah, that looks good. And we should also put down some vegetable or fruit stands. So let's do that here on the opposite side. Again, 2 rows doing the job, I think. Two rows, yeah. Lining it up. Perfect, perfect, absolutely beautiful. almost done. We only have one strip of land left, and it's between the tracks. And I'm thinking we should do like a palm tree garden again, but a little bit larger this time. Yeah, let's go for another palm tree garden. Let's take a quick look on what we've done so far. We have the fountain area over here, followed by the small palm tree garden that we did. We have the first crossing where people can cross the tracks, and then we have the shelters themselves. We have detailed them obviously with benches, advertising, and ticket machines. A lot of invisible paths obviously have been laid down so that people can use this area to the fullest. If we look from outside, it looks fairly good. The shelters look good. I'm happy. On the other side, we have the terminating tram stop, where we can have one tram line terminate if we so wish. We have the slightly larger garden, palm tree garden, and our farmers market right here. And on the other side of the farmers market, I put down this nice beautiful house, but I do not like this big empty walls that we have here. And I actually did see another YouTuber build some kind of climbing garden, so I'm gonna try to do that. Hopefully it will look good. Let's see. And the plants have climbed all the way to the top. Not perfect, but for what we have to work with, I have to say it looks good. Yeah, I'm not complaining. Let's continue. Another 2 blocks have been completed, and we aren't that far away now from actually completed the old town area. But I would like to increase the entertainment in this area, and I do believe that I have the perfect building to do so. It comes as well in the French pack and is the Cabaret building. Let's see if we can find it. There it is. It's a good one because it will increase entertainment by 10% citywide. It will also increase attractiveness by 5% citywide, and happiness will be increased by 5% within a 1 kilometer area. So let's see what we can come up with this building. The Cabaret building is completed. It nestled in between some combined residential and commercial buildings, as well as some only pure residentials. And if we look at the front, we can see these beautiful palm trees, fountains, hedges, and also that beautiful stone laid sidewalk. And it looks very fancy with these golden details of the house. Let's finish this up real quickly. I know that I in the beginning of the video said that we were also to fix up our first tram and bus routes, but sadly there were a lot more detailing needing to be done that I was planning for. The tram square outside of the central station took a lot longer than I was hoping for, so therefore we have no time for setting up any public transportation in this episode, but we'll do that the first thing in the next episode. Before I say goodbye, let's just have a quick recap of what we have done today. Thank you very much for watching. Until the next one, have a good one.